Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we are tackling the very first problem in the beginner's DSA sheet, that is array search. So let's get deep dive into this problem. So here there is an array given to us and an integer element x. So we have to find that x is present inside this array or not. And if it is present inside this array, then we have to return the first occurrence of x in this array and we have to return the index. If that element is not present in this array, then we have to return -1. So we have seen the problem statement. Now we have to think the logic behind this problem. So there is an array given to us and we have to find element x inside this array. And if that element present inside this array, then we have to return the index of that x. And if that element x is not present inside this array, then we have to return -1. So for traversing an array, recommended that we are going to use for loop. We can also use while loop, but traversing an array, we are going to use for loop. So for loop run from 0 to n minus 1 because here we can see that n equal to 4, but the loop going from n equal to 0 to 3. So the pseudocode for this is we are going to traverse one for loop from I equal to 0 till n minus 1. And every time we have to compare the value of I with the x. If array of I equal to x, then we have to return the index. And if that x is not present inside this array, then we have to simply return -1. So this is the logic behind this, and now we are going to implement this on GFG code editor. So we have seen the logic. Now we are going to implement this on the code editor. So we are going to traverse this array from index I equal to 0 and move till array size. Here we are declaring that less than size because the last element we are not going to include inside this array traversal because it is a zero based indexing, and every time we update the index, and if that element x is present inside this array, then we have to return the index of that x. And if that element x is not present inside this, then we are going to simply return -1. Let's compile this. Let's submit this. Okay, all the test cases are passes, and now we can see that we have successfully coded a linear search algorithm. And this for loop ran from I equal to 0 till n minus 1. So the time complexity for this problem is n, and we are not going to use any extra space here. So the space complexity is 1. So in the next videos, we are going to level up our problem and we are going to search for the binary searches or how we can find element even faster. If this explanation helped you, please drop a like and hit subscribe button so you don't miss the rest of the DSA series. Keep coding, keep building, and I will see you in the next one.